Hey everybody, how are you doing? It is me, Chris Herman, here for another solo episode of On Deck. Hope you're all doing well. Before I begin, I would just like to remind all of you, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's the Herman Agency's YouTube channel. If you subscribe and ring the bell, then you'll get notifications every time one of our new episodes or one of our new videos comes out. I think you guys all know by now we've got a lot of stuff cranking out, and we're going to continue to do so. So by subscribing and ringing the bell, you'll be sure to be notified of new content as soon as it comes out. In addition to that, it would mean a lot to us and to me if you would like and comment on these videos. That helps us get better positioning and just overall interaction with you, the people that we are creating these videos for. So please subscribe to the Herman Agency YouTube channel, ring the bell to get the notifications, and like, comment, and share anything that you feel is appropriate. All right, the big pitch is over there. Today's topic is going to be about the service department at your dealership. A lot of you know, and a lot of you know me, and know that I grew up in and around the car business. My dad was a dealer. And had a long and very successful career in the retail automotive business. And what you may not realize is that some of my early high school jobs were working in the service department. My dad was a partner in a dealership in New Jersey. It was called Bergen Passaic Motors. It was a Sterling Volkswagen dealership. If that tells you, if that dates me a little bit, certainly Sterling, not a brand that was around for a long time. But I did work there for 2 or 3 summers, and the predominant jobs that I held were in the service department, from initially being a detailer, and then I was a lube tech. I worked in the parts department a little bit, so I got my hands dirty, and I enjoyed working on cars. I enjoyed working in the shop with the guys and listening to music and doing my best to turn as many hours as I could. We still had the punch clock, to keep track of your working hours. And it was a lot of fun. And, having worked in the service department, and then years later when I was on the sales side of the business in some managerial positions, I just remember my leaders telling me how important it was to make sure that every day you went in and walked through the service department, said hello to everybody, and really treated the service department with a lot of respect and appreciation, because they really are the backbone of the dealership. And so I know all of you guys and girls know that. Guys and girls, men and women, know that about the service departments in your dealership. But as I have spent the last 15 years of my life running this agency, the Herman Agency, and being responsible for managing countless dealership budgets, year after year after year, we see similar things. A big focus on the marketing budget for the sales department, and not such a big focus on the marketing budgets for the service department. And we all know that the service department is going to yield more profit per dollar than your sales department. Not that your sales department isn't important. Certainly it is. You have that's why you're in business, is to sell and service cars. And I understand that you've got lots of pressure from the manufacturer. So I get all that. But today's message is really going to be more about the service department. And if you can see my card here, I want to encourage everybody to hire technicians. Hire technicians. Hire techs. That's really the main theme of the day. And why am I saying that? Now, a number of reasons. First and foremost, new vehicle inventory is at an all-time low, as you all know. And so, as a result, we have to find ways to make more money at the dealership. We have to find more ways to generate revenue at the dealership. So with new vehicle sales being low, obviously you're making up for that, being able to charge premiums on new vehicle inventory. Used vehicle business is still robust, but sourcing used cars is a challenge. And that's why I'm talking about hiring technicians. With the low inventory out there, that means that people are keeping their cars longer. If they're keeping their cars longer, and the last I checked, the average age of a vehicle on the road was still 10, 11 years old. That means that your customer needs to maintain that vehicle for a longer period of time to be able to handle these inventory shortages. So certainly a big demand for customers needing to service their vehicles. And that is a huge opportunity for you at the dealership to draw more service business into your dealership. Number one, for the purpose of generating revenue from fixing cars and maintaining cars. Number two, we all know the service drive is a tremendous opportunity to source vehicle trade-ins. And that may be a little bit difficult now on the new car side, but still a great way to talk to your customers about their current vehicle. It's a great way to continually stay in touch with your customer. And so I realize I'm preaching to the choir here, but the service business and the service aspect of your dealership is going to be and will continue to be hugely important to your overall operations. With new vehicle sales down, this is a great opportunity for you to make more money in your dealership. Now, having had that conversation with a number of our clients and a number of my friends, and even Tom Gilbert, who was recently on the podcast from Lexus of Kendall, what I often hear these days in the last year or two is how difficult it is to hire technicians, that they're just not out there, or that there's just not that many people coming into the field. Well, okay, I certainly understand that as a challenge, but let's also look at that as an opportunity. Right now, dealerships have dialed back a lot of their marketing expenditure because of the lack of new vehicle inventory. Well, not only is this a great time to reallocate some funds that you certainly are making, okay? We all know dealers are making plenty of money right now. Why not reallocate some of those funds into service marketing? And why not dedicate a portion or a large portion of that service marketing to a market-wide outreach campaign communicating that your dealership is hiring technicians? I would be willing to bet that there's a lot of men and women, technicians, in your town, in your city, in your marketplace, working at dealerships, that they're not satisfied with the job, or they might be looking for more upward mobility. Does your dealership or organization not offer that? Just because you do doesn't mean that the countless hundreds of service technicians that work in your marketplace know that they might find a better opportunity with your organization. So today's message, hire techs, and don't be afraid to get out there with a mass market message, whether that is on digital media, whether that's on legacy traditional media, it doesn't matter. What I am suggesting, though, is take time, put together some campaigns to drive traffic, or more importantly, to send a message to your marketplace that your organization is a great place to work, that you're looking for technicians, because that is going to be the way that these techs all around town are ultimately going to hear. Additionally, it's still a way to get a branded message out about your business. You're talking about hiring, but the whole market is hearing, obviously, that business is good at your store, that you're hiring, and they're hearing your name. They're just hearing it in a different way. You know, you don't always need to talk about selling cars to advertise or market your dealership. This is a great way, by advertising and marketing, that you're looking for technicians. It's another great way to get the message about your business out into your marketplace that will prove fruitful in a number of ways. So that is my message of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Please spend some time, put together some campaigns. Get out there and let the marketplace know that you're hiring for technicians, because your service business is going to continue to rock. It just is, because this inventory situation is not resolving overnight. It's going to take a long time to fully get back to normal, whatever that might be. And during that, in between time, what a great opportunity to just crank in service. But you can't do it if you don't have enough techs, or if you don't have the right techs. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my speech of the day from here, Chris Herman on deck with Chris Herman. Please go out, hire some technicians. And as always, we wish you the very best of success in your business. Have a great day, and hire some technicians.